po sa piling.
What a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Great ang bola. Nolik sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga.
Wow! And that is the score. Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Movie score.
Wow!
Nakakatayo. And the crowd here at Popco Arena are having the time of their lives.
This is where it all started. The finals presented by Grab. University of Santo Tomas taking on the Far Eastern University. The winner walks out of here with the championship, while the non-winner will just walk out of here. I've been dying to say that for a very long time. Great to have you with us from the historic Field Sports Arena, mga kaibigan. Sa ilang sandali magsisimula na itong ating laban. And of course, bumalik na po si Anggepoyos. And coming off a great, masasabi natin, career game, Jazz Eliarina was able to get it done in game number 2. And we talked about Anggepoyos, missed game number 2. She is back here for game number 3. That being said, the stage is now set. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Noel Zarate, Ana Gupico. It has come down to this one game, one championship between UST and FEU.
Can you even believe it that they they swept the wins for
Oo.
UST during this whole V-League, and then that game 2 lang, that's all it took for FEU to have this chance at this championship.
One challenge. Umulan na ng confetti actually. Nung game number 2, it was supposed to be the championship for UST pero matalim ang coaching staff nitong FEU. They were able to find that net violation as we take a look at some of the highlights, of course, from that game number 2 that went 5 sets. And yun na, umulan na ng confetti, but wait, there's more.
Yung FEU hindi talaga nagpatalo. They called for that net touch challenge at sila na rin yung nag-sweep ng floor. Yung sweep ng UST sa wins, sweep ng UST yung
There
confetti.
was. Yup, ayun na nga. And FEU went on to take that match on this game winner para sa kupunan ng Lady Tamaraws. They won it 17-15 in the 5th set to force itong ating game number 3. But what an effort for both squads, especially in middles para dito sa kupunan ng FEU. Again, no Anggepoyos naman para sa UST, but they were able to fight back and force, of course,
First, for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Middle blocker number 8, Margaret Altea. Another middle blocker number 11, Pia Abu. Outside spiker number 13, Jonah Perdido. Center number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Outside spiker number 17, Angge Poyos. Opposite hitter number 18, Reg Jurado. Starting libero and team captain number 4, Ted Pepito. Head coach for UST is Emilio Kung Fu Reyes. And now the EU is Tina Salak.
Alright, nakita na po natin ang starters para sa magkabilang koponan. It's a regular starting lineup. Again, the return of Angge Poyos should be the spark para dito sa University of Santo Tomas. They have not lost in this tournament with Angge Poyos as a starter. And para naman dito sa koponan ng Far Eastern University, pretty much the same. Of course, Lovely Lopez has now become a regular fixture in the starting lineup for Tina Salak.
Yes, this rookie is definitely showing off her talents and yung prowess niya in the last game. And lahat ng mga attackers nitong si Tin Ubaldo really stepped up. You can see all their numbers exponentially tumaas talaga.
Lovely Lopez, of course, turning 19 this December, so medyo matagal-tagal pa yan. We are underway in game number 3, and it starts out with a service ace from the captain, Tin Ubaldo.
Turning out to be very good start already for the Tamaraos, charging their way into this game 3 of our finals.
Yet Tin Ubaldo, a major catalyst. Isipin mo, naka 35 points ang middle attackers nila. They forgot that Jonah Perdido is a lefty. Here's Chinny Tagaod getting that off the block of Altea. Habol pa rin si Det Pepito. At muntik na niyang matanggal yung poste ng first referee. Quick play.
Asis had 20 points as a middle. Ang laki nun as a middle spiker.
Ano
Parang
career
di
high
ko
mo?
pa naaabot yun. 19.5.
Oh, diba, malapit na rin yun. Credit Gia Morado for that.
Yes, and hindi lang yung mga atake niya, kundi yung mga block din itong si Jean Asis. Ang gaganda ng pinapakitang laro nitong mga players natin. Coming in from the first game, of D-League that I saw them, to now this game.
In the meantime, here is Cassie Carvalho with the score tied at 2. Ubaldo, Tagaod na ilusot. Galing sa likod naman Poyos, that's a little too strong. FEU now up 3-2.
Andito pa lang tayo sa first 5 points of the game, pero parang wala nang warm-up na kailangan itong both teams natin. Very warmed up, wala nang bumabagsak na bola. Kahit yung mga papalagpasin, pwede nang palagpasin, hindi pa rin nila pinapalagpas.
Well, itong kupunan ng UST, medyo nakakamote sa first ball at the moment. Faida Bacante almost getting that one through. Ubaldo goes back to the middle for Jean Asis. So pretty much the same from game 2 to game 3. It's still Ubaldo to the middle blockers.
Why change something that isn't broken? If that play works for FEU, then they're gonna continue at it.
Tandaan po natin itong kupunan ng Far Eastern University was able to get a lot of points from their middle attackers in game number 2. Nakuha nga nila yung first set 25-22. Let's see if that theme continues for the Lady Tamaraos as Encarnacion sends it to Ubaldo. Another quick play for Jean Asis. Ano yun?
Wala na akong masabi. She's just showing it.
Wow, Jean Asis with 3 points, I believe, already for the Far Eastern University. Yeah.
Service ace and 3 attacks from Jean
Yun na nga,
Asis.
Masasabi natin, habang nandyan si Asis sa harapan,
Assist lang kayo.
Asis, tama yan.
Bida.
Asis na muna tayo. Ball out pa para dito sa kupunan ng UST, and Coach Kung Fu Reyes senses something is amiss and an early timeout for the Golden Tigresses.
Huwag kang pumipesto ka lang sa isang lugar eh. Yun ang kailangan natin. Aggressive yung atake. Ang block natin nakataas lang. Nade-deflect mo, ang baba ng bola sa net. Ang lapit. Hindi yung natin mablock. Ibig sabihin, ang block mo, nagkukunwari ka lang na nagbablock ka. Bakit? Tumatama lang siya. Walang reaction yung yung braso. Naiintindihan mo. Kanina ka pa pinaglalaro nung gitna nung kabila. Wala namang ginagawa eh. Saan pasa? Tumuloy ka.
Pasa tayo. Let's go! Hey, UST! Go, Marco pa!
So, pinagtuunan ng pansin doon ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes talaga yung gitna, yung middle blocking nitong si Althea.
Kasi maganda yung coverage nila, but the fact na kailangan pa nilang i-cover yung block means that hindi maganda yung pag-execute.
She needs a lot of help. She's the only tall player out there, by the way. She's about 6'1". Lot of masasabi nating requirements ang kailangan para dito sa freshman na si Margaret Althea, who has just turned, or is actually, she just turned 19.
And she's replacing si Banagua.
Yeah, and Banagua.
Best blocker,
Oo.
di ba? Malaking role din yung kailangan niyang i-fill in.
6'3" FEU, Bakangke. Gets that off the deflection. Pero ito ngayon si Reg Jurado. Cross court is good.
Definitely showing us why she's the best opposite.
Alam mo, kung nakuha ng UST yung championship in game number 2, walang duda Reg Jurado dapat ang finals MVP. But now she'll have to earn it all over again.
Exactly. Parang ang dami niyang kalaban for this finals MVP title.
One of them is Jean Assis. Jurado setting up Poyos, and Poyos finds the line in zone 6.
We're now seeing a Poyos problem for FEU's defense.
Tandaan natin, ang Poyos was not feeling well. She was under the weather. Game number 2, minabuto na ni Coach Kung Fu na ipagpahinga muna. That indirectly cost them the game. Now she's back, and she needs to work double time. That's gonna be an ace. Coming from Jonah Perdido. At nadikit na po ng UST itong ating laban. We're tied at 6. Wala pa tayo sa unang technical timeout. Dalawang timeout tayo na itawag dito. Timeout now for FEU.
Nandun na, nakukuha na natin sa tapat na eh. Huwag na, yung kasi nawawala din yung tempo niya kung papasok siya ng second tempo. Hindi.
Ay, nakatumba lang kami.
Wala. Base tayo kung ano.
Ulo.
Ulo lang.
Sige.
Gamitin natin yung advantage natin. Gamitin muna natin.
Sige.
So wala mo na magbabago. Not unless talaga, nagkakaroon na ng adjustment. Wala pa naman eh. First part pa lang. So kunin muna natin yung advantage na meron tayo sa harap.
Okay lang.
Okay, so ngayon, depensa. 4 counts tayo. Pagdating natin sa block, pagdating kay Angge, 4 counts.
Okay. Stop tayo sa pass natin hanggang tip-tip. Let's go. Hanggang tip-tip ate. Let's go.
Ayos to.
It's do or die time here in the V-League Collegiate Challenge. And when these two teams stepped onto the court earlier today, alam mo at makikita mo na locked in talaga sila pareho. Lalo na't mas kumpleto ang ating dalawang kupunan with the return of Angge Poyos and Jerzel Petallo. FEU, of course, coming into this game with a boosted morale and a newfound confidence dahil alam nilang hindi madaling talunin ang UST. At ang biling na nga daw sa kanila ni Coach Tina Salak is to play as if this is their last game. UST, on the other hand, coming into this game today with a big lesson on composure and stepping up for missing teammates rin, lalo na't wala ngayon si Emba Nagua who is out due to a minor knee injury which they decided to rest out. Noel and Anna.
But again, the loss of Emba Nagua is going to be big, especially pagdating sa depensa. Pero again, the adjustment has been done by FEU. No Jerz Petallo in game number 2. Pinasok si Lovely Lopez and she is there now as a starter. Para naman dito sa UST, they really need Angge Poyos to step up.
Ang daming mga missing components.
Correct.
I think both teams, itong mga athletes natin are doing such a great job in adjusting. Especially, this is the finals already. So, meron na silang experience. They're not starting from scratch anymore.
And you experienced the Lovely Lopez say, patamahin ko sa kamay ng blockers. Naiwas naman ng UST blockers. Tandaan natin, FEU was up 6-4. Anna, this is now 5 unanswered points for UST.
UST is also a champion team. Kumbaga, may championship
Oh, yeah.
appearance na sila. So may experience na sila in holding yung composure na sinasabi din ni Coach Kung Fu.
Right. Tandaan natin, UST did make it to the finals of UAP season 86. They finished second to the National University.
But, you know, FEU, this is their first championship appearance for this team. And during the game too, they really showed kung gaano sila ka-compose. Imagine, from 13-14 na itapos pa nila
Exactly.
yun.
And the thing is also, lamang din silang 2-1 in terms of sets. Hinabol sila pang hinabol tuloy ng UST. So they know how to win. The question is, can they execute now? Naipaba na ang abate rito ng UST sa 1 puntos lamang. And it is now Jazz Eliarina's turn to make things happen in the middle as Jean Assis serves again for the Lady Tamaraos. And that's an ace for Assis. 4 points in the first set for Jean Assis.
First set pa lang, nakaka-5 points na siya.
Ace of the set brought to us by Grab. Not quite sure if Perdido took her eye off the ball, pero Jazz Eliarina or make that, ito si Jean Assis, traditionally, mabigat ang serve. And maraming nagsasabi, yung mga middle blockers daw, pag sila nag-serve, medyo may kabigatan. Mabigat din ang palo ni Age Poyos against Faida Bacangge.
Agree ako doon dahil middle blocker po.
Hindi, pero ano nga ba? Ano pinagkakaiba? Because the middle blockers daw, mas alisto ka dapat kasi yung bola nila mabigat daw. Define.
I think it's because mabigat yung mga braso namin.
Ganun ba yun? Kahit si Jaja Santiago, pag nag-serve, mabigat daw. Oh.
I think so because sa likod, papalitan ka kagad eh. So meron kaming mindset na kailangan mabigat agad yung serve mo para more time ka sa likod.
Maka-contribute ka man lang, ano?
Exactly. Hindi yung pwedeng pag-serve mo, error agad tapos lalabas. So you have to earn your rest somehow.
Jazz Eliarina and the starring role in that defensive stop. So not only on offense, Eliarina may contribution na rin pagdating sa depensa. The score is tied at 10, close first set. Faida Bacangge now serving for the Lady Tamaraos, almost an ace. Carvalho the back set, and there is Red Jurado. Medyo napabilis ang kanyang palo, hindi na ma-react si Bacangge.
Hindi lang medyo yung palo. Napakabilis, and the angle that she hit it, iwas na iwas sa blocker. Talagang gamay na ni Red Jurado yung position na to.
And Red Jurado is up to serve. 11-10 UST, set number 1. Almost put away. Great save by Perdido. Ubaldo, hinulog. Nandun naman si Det. Back set ngayon. Perdido can't score. Long rally ongoing. Here is Lovely Lopez down the line.
That was such a great sequence for Tin Ubaldo. Kahit ako, hindi ko na na-predict kung kanino niya ibibigay yung bola. And she has that connection now with her middle attackers na kahit nakalagpas na sila, na kaya pa rin niyang iabot at ipascore yung mga middle attackers niya.
Tandaan natin, itong si Lovely Lopez came in as a replacement. Nagkamali yun sa serve, pero came in as a replacement for Jers Petalio. Actually, third set na siya ginamit nung game number 1. Nung wala si Petalio no game number 2, Lopez actually got the start and scored 11 points for FEU.
And you know, Jers Petalio is a mature player for FEU. Very smart at variation. But si Lopez, rookie, is feeling it. Yes, unpredictable, and is also feeling it in her own ways. Yung kilos niya, nag-fit ng maganda dito sa mold ng FEU.
Poyos up to serve after the hitting error coming from Eliarina. Monares with a good reception and still stays, but now Eliarina starting to miss. That's her second hitting error.
And UST's blockers, tama yung option nila na hindi na sila nag-block. Binawi.
14-11 now. Poyos, the MVP. Combination play, Chani Tagaod. Off 2 blockers, Carvalho. Left-handed set to the left-handed Jonah Perdido. Combination, Chini again, 2 blockers in front of her. It will be Monares. Sending it to Tino Baldo, who now turns into an attacker. Kabila ngayon, Perdido nailusot sa block. Tagaod. Eliarina still kept alive. Long rally ongoing. One more time around for Jazz Eliarina. Hulog ang ginawa niya doon. Cassie Carvalho. Jonah Perdido, that is off the block. And they say no, it is not off the block. And it is ball out. So after all of that, hitting error ang UST.
Nasa kalahati pa lang po tayo ng first set. Hingal na rin po ang inyong mga commentators.
Oo nga, pero
Grabe yung rally.
natamaan din pala sa mukha si Jonah Perdido doon. Nakakampe, so friendly fire.
Parang napalagpas ng onti yung palo niya in that sequence.
14-12. Oh, Cassie Carvalho ng gulat. Hinihintay ko yung ghosted cheer. Hindi pa lumalabas eh.
Kanina kasi nagda-drop na si Team Ubalo. It's Cassie Carvalho's turn.
Oh, Cassie's gonna be a superstar in this game for a very long time as Pia Abu is now up to serve. Kakatawa, before this game started, may karaoke session dito, showdown sila. Alam mo pala kung sino yung pinakamabigat kumanta sa UST, pinakamaganda boses?
Sino?
Si Bianca Plaza.
Ay,
talagang
wow.
inagaw niya yung mikropono. Bianca Plaza, of course, not playing. She is not in uniform here as we have Jean Assis making the score once again. So Assis has been contributing heavily. Yung Eliarina, hindi pa masyado.
Right now, parang yung consistency ni Jean Assis, which is expected kasi she's already been in this role for the longest time for FEU. Meanwhile, si Jazz Eliarina, we talked about that she was an opposite spiker before or a wing hitter.
Yes.
And now, parang nakikita na natin na she's getting comfortable in that role.
Well, almost another score by Jean Assis, tracked down by UST. They'll go to Cheney this time against the two blockers na unahan na finally ni Tagaon. Kanina pa siya inaabangan ng dalawang blockers.
Because the tendency for that is yung middle attacker nga yung binibigyan ni Tin. So pipredict na din ng mga blockers ng UST yun.
That of course was our Jiangnan attack of the set. Hot pot ba? Attack na sa Jiangnan. Altea cannot score. Marga Encarnacion setting it to fight the Bacanque off-speed attack, and we are now tied at 15.
Kahit ako yung didepensa doon, manginginig din yung tuhod ko eh.
Hindi, pero binago niya yung kapapaluna down the line, pinantayan nila Pigakoy.
Mid-air, and that's what I like about our athletes now. Nakikita mo talaga yung maturity of skills that they're having.
Perdido. That's a sharp hit. Dug up there by Ubaldo, who had 10 digs in game number 2. Perdido tries again. Nakapangan na ni Bacanque at sa Assis. And UST has now scored 4 points in a row and take the lead into our second technical timeout on that help play between Bacanque and Assis. Magbabalik po kami. Mamaya po yan sa ating second game. Of course, the best of 3 in the men's division has also gone the distance. FEU, Lasal. Mamaya pong alas 5 yan. Tignan po natin kung hindi mag-5 sets itong ating laban in the women's division. Noel Zarate with Ana Gopico and Megan Cabrera from the historic Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City na sobrang lugi tayo kasi lapit ng bahay ni Megan dito.
Kung 10 sets ba naman tayo today, manood na po kayo dyan. Kaya pa humabol in the arena.
Perdido almost getting that one through. Defense of FEU holding through. Oh, wow. Angge Poyos out of nowhere.
That was a clean attack from Angge Poyos. Walang blocker. Huling-huli yung defense ng FEU.
Tabla ulit tayo at 16. So after 4 straight points by FEU, let's see if UST can run 4 straight points of their own. Tandaan natin, UST went on a 5-0 run earlier as Faida Bacanque says, nipentak ang gagawin natin dito as 1-point lead now for FEU.
She had 1 blocker waiting for her. Alam niya na yung gagawin niya dun. hard spike ang go-to.
Kahit ano pa kandado nila, palakihan. Of course, itong si Faida Bacangke is about 6'2". What a serve by Jenny Tagaod!
Service ace.
Tandaan natin, the first time these two teams met, it was a 25-23 win for UST in set number 1. As we see that grab ace of the set. Lamang ang FEU all throughout and then nakuha ng UST ng dulo. Sets 2 and 3 was all UST. But let's see if FEU can replicate what they did in game number 2 where they won the first set 25-22. Bacangke cross court again. Carvalho, papunta ulit kay Perdido. Napalakas. May check ba? Wala. Pwedeng i-challenge? Pwede.
Parang gamit
umamin,
na naman
umamin
yung
si Faida.
mga yung mga challenge natin
Kaya
ngayon.
nga, at least si Faida umamin na kaagad. Huwag nandanin sa challenge, pero sabi ni Coach Kung po, ba't hindi nyo nakita yun?
Mabibilis ang mga bola ng ating mga atleta ngayon.
Right. FEU's lead down to 1. Great dig. On the attack by Bacangke, Jurado in trouble. And the combination of Asis and Lopez getting it done. And she gets a kiss from Jenny Tagaod. Si Lopez, palalakihin pa nila yan. Ngayon, sobrang payat pa niyan. And you know, when these athletes start, mataas pa metabolism, they lose a lot of energy with the food that they eat. But after a while, they bulk up as well.
Tsaka mas nagiging steady yung balance.
Right. That's very important actually. Kasi iba pag high school ka, magaling ka, athletic ka, pero pagdating, you need a lot of mass to be able to, keep up in the college game.
And yung strength.
Yeah, may strengthening pa yan. So pinapakain sa inyo, pag freshman kayo, isang side ng menu. Yan,
Actually,
ordering mo yan, side na yan.
4-course meal. Every time, complete appetizer to dessert.
Correct. Tapos pag medyo fourth year ka na, relax ka ng konti sa kanin.
Kasi wala na yung metabolism eh.
Oo. Poyos. And Monares keeping that one up. And Lovely Lopez does not care how many blockers is in front of her. Oh, Bacangke with another off speed. Poyos denied by Bacangke. Still kept alive by FEU. They'll go back to Faida. Through the block. Faida Bacangke relentless in set number 1.
Wala na akong masabi. Grabe yung tension dito sa loob ng court. Everybody is on fire.
The thing is also, FEU already knows that they can beat UST. So iba yan eh. Di ba, dalawang beses na kayo natalo, tambak pa. Eh natalo sila ng game 2. Kaya pala natin talunin to.
That's true. And UST, sweep yan sila.
Yes.
Imagine, yung first loss mo is a finals championship game.
Exactly what happened to the National University 2 years ago also. The men's division, sweep nila. Nadali sila na UST Game 1. So biglang, kaya pala sabi ni UST, kaya pala natin talunin to. Umabot ng Game 3.
But you know, UST well-decorated ang mga players
Right.
niyan. From yung first 6, halos kalahati ng
Of
first 6
course.
may award.
And even in the UAAP, they're all recognized. Here's the reigning Rookie of the Year sa UAAP na isang Poyos. Getting that one off the hands of Ann Monares, and she ties it up at 20. Now we're going to have a double sub, and this is going to bring in Eliza de Bosora into the opposite hitter position. At papasok naman itong si Karil Miranda at the center position. So full front line. Karil Miranda, of course, is just turned 18 last May.
Mga bata pa yung mga future nitong
exactly.
FEU.
At si Miranda, tandaan natin, against UP, siya yung naging setter in the 5th set nung nakuha nila yung panalo against the University of the Philippines. Here is Poyos getting that off the block.
UST is now leading by 1 point.
And we're gonna have a timeout called by Tina Salak.
Nagkakaintindihan. Relax lang tayo, relax lang. Tama naman yung ginagawa. Nagkakaroon lang tayo kasi hindi kayo nagsasalita. Yung kanina bola, wala tayo.
Asa tayo isa. Side daw tayo isa. FEU!
Communication is key, especially here in the end game. Tingnan mo yan, that's 3 unanswered points for the University of Santo Tomas.
And lamang yung FEU kanina.
Yes.
Now UST is leading by 1 point before that timeout.
And Red Churado continues to serve. Churs Petalio is going to see her first action of the game para dito sa Lady Tamaraos. Papalitan niya si Tin Ubaldo. So again, Petalio with a minor sprain that she's still recovering from. Pero kailangan na ang kanyang defensive prowess, especially in the back row.
During semifinals yan.
Yes.
She hit the pole.
Let's hope that she's okay already. Here's Eliza Devosora. Almost gets it done.
Dito sa finals game series natin, parang puro miracles yung nakikita ko.
Minor
Ang
ones
galing!
muna. Of course, that all accumulates to something big later on. We're gonna find out. Itong first set natin is still in the balance. As Lovely Lopez. Her serve is on the line and a challenge called by Kung Fu. Sabi ni Dette, challenge mo, coach.
Do or die ang ating tema in this game 3
Yep.
of the finals.
So was that in or out? It's a ball in, ball out challenge. Sabi ni Det that was closest to the scene that it was out.
Kitang-kita niya kasi.
No. Det made a mistake. It is a service ace. So UST has lost 1 challenge.
So challenge is unsuccessful for Coach Kung Fu.
Challenge unsuccessful, point and serve to FEU.
Tabla tayo 22 all.
More challenge remaining in set 1.
And looks like our official score is hung. So we do have the manual score here that says it's 22 all. Lopez again. Perdido. Carvalho getting it over now to Angge Poyos again. 3 points in a row for Poyos.
Kasi naman, nakaharap siya sa cross court, pero yung palo, down the line.
Yan yung mga masarap turuan ng golf. Nakaharap yung katawan sa isang lugar, pero pag ikot, diretso naman pala.
Reminds me also of Aragalang.
Oh, maraming ganyan actually. Petalio now in front. Can't get her first point. It is Encarnacion who now sets to Eliza Devosora, who ties it up at 23.
And this rotation have to take advantage of the fact that Poyos is in the back row.
Tama. Pero may back row attack din yan, ha? And Jonah
Yun
Perdido.
din.
And Jonah Perdido, of course, is also quite deadly, as she proved in game number 2, where Perdido went off for 17 points. Eliarina on the serve. Hulog ni Abu. Inangat, galing likod. Lopez. They'll go to Jonah. And Jonah gets it down the line. Set point USD.
Grabe yung kaba ko dito in the sidelines. Paano na lang yung mga naglalaro dito sa harap natin? We're
Well,
now at 24-23.
That's right, and you're going to send in a freshman to do the closeout job. They bring in Stephanie Arasan. Not really a freshman, pero galing inangat yan ni Coach Kung Fu. She is 22 years old and she is seeing her first action of the game. Bumalik na yung starters para dito sa UST. Ubaldo is back in along with Faida Bacanque. Rotation a little early in the rotation, but they still need their best players out there.
FEU is double-checking kung tama yung rotation.
Rotation nila kasi you don't want to set to end
Exactly.
on a positional fault.
Point serving for the set. Bien Arasan.
Let's see if miracles will happen.
Well, Arasan, good serve. Ubaldo sending it to Petalio. Gets it across. Arasan keeps it alive. Perdido. Here's Petalio off the block, and that is out. 24 all.
Walang bibitaw.
Share ko lang po sa GC namin, pinagmamayabang ni Ana Gupico na isa pa lang naman 5 sets niya. Pinagtawanan lang naman siya ni JB Sumagaysay.
Kasi
Hindi
nga
five
favorite
sets.
ni Lord.
Kaya nga. Hindi nga 5 sets, pero tingnan mo naman 24 all. Hindi pa natin alam, ha?
First step pa lang tayo.
Full front line now for FEU. Perdido tries to power through. Now go back to Jonah. And napangan na siya ni Asis at ni Bakangke.
I mean, you have Bakangke as a blocker. Kahit siya lang mag-isa dyan, kayang-kaya niya eh.
Pinagtulungan pa talaga. Now set point to the Lady Tamaraws.
Let's see what Cassie will do kung gaano niya i-change yung kanyang system.
Pepito barely gets to that one. Perdido cross court, too strong. And the Far Eastern University comes from behind. But wait, challenge daw muna for block na si Coach Kung Fu. Just to be sure. Di mo naman madadala sa next set yan eh. Gamitin mo na.
That's true. I think we'll expect challenges every set point.
Every sa dulo. Para lang makita, tanda natin, UST has already burned one in a ball in, ball out. So should this be successful, they will still have one remaining. Pero parang late
But
na rin
it's the
tinawag
ending.
eh. Yeah. Tignan natin, meron ba? Meron ba?
It looks like wala.
Parang wala nga eh. Pero no, okay, that's it. So the first set ends with the Far Eastern University taking it 26-24 kontra dito sa kupunan ng University of Santo Tomas. Set number 2 happens when we return. Highlights of set number 1 brought to us by Grab Food. At simula pa lang, the tempo was dictated by Tinobaldo na pupuntahan niya yung gitna.
That's true. Everybody had good attacks kahit UST and FEU lahat umaatake. But I think the problem with FEU was their defense, yung floor defense nila. Nahihirapan na anticipating, but with her maturity, na-adjust niya, nabibigyan niya pa rin yung mga attackers niya ng magagandang set. Meanwhile, UST had a problem with blocking in the first few parts of the game or the set. Pero naayos agad when Coach Kung Fu pointed it out. So it also shows how good they're adjusting with the instructions of their coach and yung kanilang opponent.
And
yung
of course,
pagbasa.
yung pagdala rin ni Angge Poyos sa opensa sa dulo. I mean, Poyos was pretty much in the shadows in the first few, masasabi natin first few plays na UST. They were going to Red Churado. They were going to ito si Jonah Perdido. Pero nung dulo, sabi ni Angge, kahit sa likod ako, bigay nyo na sa akin. Pwede na.
Kasi alam niya kung saan dadalhin yung bola. Even if it's a drop ball, even if it's an attack, kitang-kita niya yung mga defense spots nitong FEU when it comes to floor defense.
Well, of course, the University of Santo Tomas gusto makabawi dito sa set number 2. Tanda natin, in game number 2, UST did go on to win set number 2, 25-22. So medyo di kita nga yan. FEU took the third set, 25-21. UST took the fourth set, 25-19. And of course, the fifth set, kung saan na down ang FEU by 13-11 ba yung score nung time na yon. Tapos nahabol pa nila to make it 17-15 and send this to a game 3. We are in set number 2. Cross-court hit. Nagwi-wing na rin itong si Gina Asis, by the way, ha?
Madami din yung kinontribute nitong si Gina Asis when it comes to scoring for FEU in the first set.
So They wanted to challenge that cross-court, ball in, ball out, pero hindi nila tinuloy. First point of this second set going to the University of Santo Tomas. Tagaod off the block. That's actually a block point for Red Jurado.
Red Jurado and Althea, yan yung combination ngayon that's blocking the open spikers ng FEU.
Well, our score is 2-0 in favor of the University of Santo Tomas dito po sa ating second set. Our in-venue scoreboard is malfunctioning at the moment. Here is Carvalho. Short set to Poyos. Ubaldo, gitna ulit para kay Asis. Now they go to Chenny Tagaod. Carvalho, back set. Jurado! 3-0 UST.
Parang kakabahan din yung FEU kasi left and right.
Yeah.
Yung attacker ng UST is Poyos and then Jurado.
That's also a great set by Cassie Carvalho. Na walang dumepensa tuloy late in depensa as Jerzel Petalio is gonna check back in for Tagaod.
Kasi kung ako din yung middle blocker ng FEU, malilito din ako kung sino yung babantayan ko. Parehong porsyento.
3-0 UST.
So it is 3-0 in favor of UST and 4-0 now as Angel Poyos is able to get the block point. Now a timeout by Dina Salap. Nambibigla ang Golden Tigresses dito sa ating second set.
Dalawang outside na, isang block, dalawang block. E paano pa natin gagawin na makaka-adjust? E pinipilit ko nga yung gusto nyo. Paresibin natin, gawa tayo ng play. Paresibin natin doon, pakamitin natin doon, yung tapon doon sa dulo. Huwag niyong ipilit kung hindi effective. Huwag niyong ipilit. Kung dalawang block nakikita nyo, meron namang option para mag-drop. Huwag tayo mag-autopilot na pumapalo lang. Mandaming option para umatake, huwag hindi lang palo.
Okay.
Relax lang tayo. Regroup ang dalino. Regroup
You have to imagine what Dina Salak's going through right now na nakikita niya ang daming options pero sila one play. I mean, di ba, as a coach, it drives you crazy.
And coming from a first set na very intense yung mga attacks, parang bumaba yung level of intensity ng FEU dito when it comes to their hits.
Carvalho continues to serve. Here's a combination play. Finally, a point for FEU as Jerzel Petalio gets the cross-court hit. One serving four.
We missed her.
Yeah.
Kasi game 2, wala siya.
But she's a very important member to this. Yan ang all-around player nila. Mapa offensa, mapa defensa. She's not that tall. But again, she's very smart and very reliable. Combination play. Poyos kept alive by Ubaldo. They will go to Petalio once again. Tries to scratch the ball. Net. Jurado. Pinilit pa rin. Ang liit na lang ng puwag ni Jurado. And she gets that off the hands of Petalio.
And Jurado knows kung kaninong kamay niya papadaanin yung attack niya. Kasi smaller player tong si Petalio when it comes to blocking.
Baka magko-cross-court nakabang sa'yo 6-footer.
Exactly. And si Jean Asis, ang laki ng defense contribution nito pagdating sa blocking.
So a service error against Poyos. It is now 5-2 for UST. As Gers Petalio is going to do the serving. Looks like she's 100% after that Game 1 incident na hindi na siya nakalaro ng third set.
Ano lang yan? Itaktak mo lang.
Mga bata pa itong mga to. Ipadjak mo lang ng konti, okay na. Jurado! Naabangan naman dito nitong si Lopez.
We're also seeing a quite different play from UST. Yung binigay ni Carvalho doon, parang masyadong quick. Quick na attack yun. But if magawa nila yung execution very well, I think that's a killer play for UST.
And Lopez just read it at the right time. Otherwise, that would have been a late block and an easy point for Red Jurado. Just like that. Dalawa na nakabang. Hininaan naman ni Jurado.
Ang ganda din nung paghawak nitong si Jurado sa bola. Maganda yung ano niya, may tawag dyan ball control.
Doesn't really force the issue. Kaya nga maporsyento rin ito. I'm sure sa depensa may pinag-uusapan din sila mga numero ni Coach Tina. It is now 6-3 for UST here in the second set. Oh, wow, where did that come from? Lovely Lopez down the line.
Not very lovely but very vicious. Yung attack na yun, hindi siya blinak eh. Sabi niya, walang magbablock. Ayaw niyo kay block.
Very Mumay Vivas type of attack. Naalala mo si Mumay pag umatake na nakaharap sa cross court, bigla siya magda-down the line. Ouch. Bacalque will have a headache. 7-4 UST. And again, you have to go back to the history of FEU. It's more than just Rachel Adakis at the open spiker position. Ang dami na rin nilang na-develop over the years. Of course, you talk about people like Bernadette Pons, who also came from this system.
Even if we win against FEU nung mga panahon ko, I always think that FEU is such a tough opponent.
Right.
Every time.
Bacalque able to cut the lead down to 2, 7-5 UST. You have to, because nag-champion ng FEU noong 2008. So every time that you're up against a champion, nag-champion na to. Tayo hindi pa. At the time, of course, Ateneo was also trying to look for masasabi natin, its identity in the UAAP. Whereas UST already established, FEU already established, and a single block established by Jocelyn Llarena.
Yeah, isa pang player na establishing herself, her name, as a middle blocker.
Can have Rene Peñafiel come in to replace Jonah Perdido. More of a
Peñafiel.
conventional, yeah.
Ang ganda din ng performance ni Peñafiel noong
Yeah.
Game 2. Talagang binabanata niya ang lalakas ng mga palo nito.
Well, at this, a veteran ay pinasok dito. So Peñafiel gives this one up. Ubaldo on the combination. Hulog na naman galing kay Lopez. Pia Abu surprising everybody as UST is going to take a 2-point lead into our first technical timeout of set number 2. 8-6 kontra sa FEU. Stay with us. At bago po tayo mag-resume dito sa ating second set with UST up 8-6 against FEU, nice ko lang batiin ang 3-time V-League MVP na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Walang iba ako hindi si Sue Roses.
Ang pinakamalakas na basher ko. Dapat daw merong Janglen comment of the set.
Oo nga eh. Pero bakit pag si Sarah Sito nagsasalita, okay naman siya.
Ako lang talaga yung binash niya.
8-6. Of course, Sue Roses did play for UST as a guest player in the early seasons of the V-League. And Jocelyn Llarena, naisahan si Angge Poyos that time.
Gamay na gamay ni Jazzy yung set ni Tin Ubaldo.
Oh, that's a very important thing pagdating sa transition mo from a wing spike or opposite hitter to a middle blocker is that you can trust your setter.
Trust talaga ang team ng ating pag-teamwork.
Corrado with a good reception. Here's Poyos trying to go deep, looking for a check ball. Walang naitawag, sabi ni Coach Kung Fu, let it go.
And he doesn't want to use up all of his challenges. Lalo na, grabe yung dikita ng ating labanan ngayon. Kasi towards the end, makikita mo 24-24, dun mo pa pala
Doon mo
kailangan.
gagamitin dapat. Actually, kanina meron silang isang challenge. Sabi ni Det, i-challenge nyo out yung serve ni Eldo Lopez. Yung pala in. Poyos almost scores. Corrado, Carvalho, combination. Poyos against 3 blockers. Think about it. She's not even that tall. Pero nilabanan niya 3 higante ng FEU.
Siya na nga lang yung binabantayan ng blocker.
Oo.
Kahit ano pa yung combination play nyo, alam namin kay Poyos nyo ibibigay.
Poyos doon pa talaga dinaan, hindi man lang iniwas. As
But-
Pia Abu serving, yeah.
Don't get surprised din dahil si Pia Abu mabibilis yung mga drop hits nito.
Isa pa yan. And that's why she's in the back right now, hoping that her serve produces points. Ubaldo can't score. Carvalho can't score. At liban ng mga setter yan. Petalio. Aangat sa kabila. Poyos off the block. Nakabawi.
And she's just starting.
Ay, kanina pa kumakanaya. Let's take a look at that attack of the set. Brought to us by Jiangnan. Hotpot pa. Attack na sa Jiangnan.
Kakapasok lang niya sa rotation eh.
Oo. Abu once again. Eliarina gets that off the net. So may halong swerte na rin ang huling 3 puntos ni Jazz Eliarina.
Because with her, matangkad na siya, may talon pa siya in hang time. So, parang actually kailangan 3 yung ibigay sa kanya
Exactly.
kasi abot pa din niya.
She is 6'1", by the way. Formerly of the National University. Running attack for Altea. Something new. Lopez gives up the sky ball. They'll go back to Altea on the run once again. Ubaldo, combination, Petalio. Sabi ni Altea, dito ako sigat sa depensa.
Walang coverage yung FEU doon, but Altea's block.
Is the block of the set. Actually, it's that Carvalho.
Si Carvalho
who got
pa
the
yung mas
block.
maliit.
Oo. Doon mo pa talaga patadaan but Carvalho is highly athletic.
Maganda yung timing niya sa bola. Alam
Right.
na alam niya yung timing pagdating sa block.
Cassie with a good serve. Over receive. Ang lakas talaga ni Ubaldo. Naitawid pa niya yun. Poyos. Too long.
Saka ako, I remember, yung panahon namin, puro maliliit yung mga setter. Di ba normally maliliit yung setter?
Yeah.
Like Giselle C,
Gia matangkad,
Jem Ferrer. Pero si Gia medyo matangkad. But still like a bit short kung
Yeah.
iisipin mo
Oo.
pagdating sa blocking. Pero yung timing nila pagdating sa block, perfect.
Not like that. Jers Petalio. Not that tall. Single block. Getting it done.
Even Ella de Jesus, maliit pero kayang
Ibang
mag-block.
klase naman. Ibang
Diba?
klase naman yung lundag naman ng elevator. Hindi na,
Timing din eh.
walang 5'2", 5'3" sa kanya. Pag tumalon yung Ella de Jesus, 6-footer po yun. Poyos, cross court, good!
She finally gets that after 3 failed attempts.
Kung lang kung naabutan mo si Angela Benting sa Adamson. Yun, may
Yes.
kaliitan din yun. Pero pag tumalon yun, goodbye.
Di ba yung mga setter noon, medyo maliliit yung mga setters. Ngayon medyo tumatangkad na.
Charge that to Tina Salak because tanda natin, Tina Salak was also a converted setter, middle blocker dati yan. Tina Salak convert to setter and the rest is history.
Yung mga converted setter din sila, yung matatangkad, sila Ivy Perez.
Yeah.
Si Enyo din.
Oo. Ivy Perez, si Asis Oliveira na naalala ko sa NU dati. Pero you're right about the tall setters. Ano? Kahit sa men's game dati.
Makino-convert na.
Oo, Rayson Fuentes from middle to setter din. Sinusubukan din before.
Hindi ko maalala. Mamaya, pag naalala ko yung pangalan niya.
Sa NU.
Enyo din siya.
I'm sure yung mga fans natin makakatulong. Tanong mo kay 3-time MVP.
Blind
Sue Roses.
item, siya yung girlfriend ni Shaya Adorador. Yun yung
Teka.
naalala ko eh.
Okay, kuha ko na ngayon. Kung ganon, si Dornab, Jasmine Nabor.
Yan, di ba? Converted
Si
din,
Dornab.
pero setter.
Grabe ka naman magbigay ng clue.
Kasi yun yung naalala ko. Sorry.
Yung una nag-register naman sa akin, Dornab. Adorador Naboro, di Dornab. Ayun.
Kasi ano ko siya, teammate ko si Shaya before. Kaya siya yung naalala ko.
Pero again, naabutan mo. Like, best of both worlds, Jem Ferrer to start out. And then eventually, Gia Morado.
Tapos patangkad na ng patangkad yung mga setter. Kahit si Julia Coronel, ngayon
naman.
matangkad din.
And athletic. Same thing here with Cassie Carvalho. When you talk about a tall athletic setter, that is Carvalho. Peñafiel off speed. And Faida Bacake almost gets that through the block of Peñafiel. Jurado off speed. Lopez. Oh, Nagulat ay Coach Kufu is very upset at the coverage.
At this point, she might have just perfected that yung mga offset na atake
Right.
yan.
Naalala ko dati si Dana Henson, isang open hitter din ng FEU, ganyan din. Ang bagal ng lipad, biglang ang bilis ng palo. Of course,
Iba-iba talaga yung mga position and yung galaw ng athletes.
That's a block point though for Jazel Yarina. Here comes FEU now up by 2. And
Mahaba pa to.
Hindi na niya abangan yung second technical timeout. UST wants to talk things over right now.
Adjust kayo. Ulitin natin ha. Tayo magkocontrol ng laro natin. Binabagalan niyo yung galaw. Ngayon, nakaka-execute tayo. Kulang naman. May pumapalo. Anong kasunod ng palo? Diba? Kailangan niyong gumalaw. Yung mga middle natin, para kayong takot na takot kayong kumuha ng bola sa depensa. Pag lumayo, anong gagawin? Titingnan. Kung naitataas ng mataya ang bola, walang bababang bola dyan. Hindi kaya itaas ng matayan. Galawin nyo, sundutin nyo para makakuha ng bola.
Hey, UST! Walang
Kailangan talaga may follow through, ano? Coach Kung Fu wants everything to be perfect. And
Kasi
right
parang
now,
isa-isa nawawala sa UST nung walang defense. Syempre sumusunod yung set, nawawala din. Pati yung attacks. So hindi pwede. Kailangan ibawi yun agad.
Gene Assis, though, has been quiet here in set number 2 after scoring 5 points in the first set. Back set ngayon, Jurado, down the line, Binuhay. Played off the net by FEU. Petalio gets it across. Pepito, Carvalho going to Jurado once again. And it's still alive. They'll try it again. Nasa tres na tumitira ito si Jurado. They'll go to Faida. And Faida gets it between Pepito and Poyos. And FEU is now in the middle of a 4-0 run as they take the second technical timeout lead, 16-14. Coach Kung Fu Reyes and the embattled UST Golden Tigers is down by 3 actually. 16-14, sinabi ko kanina 16-13 ang ating score. And this is now 4 straight points for FEU, all on the serve of Gene Assis. Red Jurado missing. 5 unanswered now for the Lady Tamaraos, Ana Gopico.
Kanina pa nagkakaroon ng attacking problem itong UST. Parang hindi sila makabuelo ng maayos, and yun din yung sinasabi ni Coach Kung Fu sa kanila. But FEU is just taking advantage. Kung binibigay nyo, ay di kukunin namin.
Pabigat na pabigat yung serve dito ni Gene Assis. Another block, but it's kept alive. Pepito gives it up. They'll go again to Eliarina. Poyos there. Cross court, Jurado. Assis doing the setting for Faida Bacanque. Just out.
Ang taas ng reach ng si Faida. Kahit napababa na siya, nasa ibabaw pa rin siya.
Ayan, tall center. Baka ma-develop pa rin Tina sa alak si Gene Assis.
And if you have a mentor like Tina Salak, and even Coach Manolo, setters
both
din
of them,
yan.
yeah, also Fuya, also the setter of the men's team. Actually, naalala ko sa isang interview ni Megan, Fuya Apu, who slams the door on Bacanque.
Yan, UST. unti-unti binabawi na nila yung mga lost points.
And I was also talking to Tina Salak earlier, just to echo a former report nitong si Megan Cabrera na Tina Salak does not really take credit for the development of Tin Ubaldo dito. Although masasabi mo, you put 2 and 2 together, Tina Salak, one of the greatest setters of all time. And then you have Tin Ubaldo as an emerging force. Tina Salak says that's all Nels Refuya. She really gives credit to Coach Manolo for all of the development of late, nitong si Tin Ubaldo.
Kasi si Coach Tina was gone for a while. So si
Right.
Coach Nels continued the program and added his own flavor to it. And syempre, nag-improve din drastically yung players. But si Coach Tina has always been supporting them. Nag-video call pa yan pag game.
Yes.
Making sure na everybody is in check. Yung attitude nila towards the game is in check. Not just the skills.
Well, FEU's lead is down to 2. Jonah Perdido back in the game. Monares. Ubaldo. Naabangan si Eliarina. Dipoyos was giving up about 6 inches.
I mean, even if you have trust with your middle attackers everywhere you go, parang you also have to see na mahirap din yung adjustment for them.
Right. Poyos tinignan muna, babagsak, mababagsak, and then turn around. Lead is down to 1. Lopez dug up by Pepito. That's a little near for Poyos, but she doesn't care. Andre Poyos has tied it up at 18.
Kabisado niya na yung bawat pag-angat ng bola.
Right. Umiingay na po ang cheering gallery dito ng University of Santo Tomas at the Field Sports Arena.
Tsaka ang linis, no? Walang net touch.
Wala, lahat.
Walang mga crossing na nagaganap.
Nasabi mo net touch yun. Na-touch yung net ng serve. Sabay dabog si Coach Kung Fu. Si Coach Kung Fu sabihin niya, palampas okay, wag lang yung maikli.
Kasi wala ka ng choice.
Lovely Lopez now. 18 years old. Also with a service error.
Naku po, 19 all. 19 all.
Ito na naman, kinakabahan na naman po si Ana Gupico. At mamaya manggagalaw na naman ang upuan yan. Arasan is gonna make an early entrance here.
Buti na nga lang, di na ako naglalaro. Yung pasmado na talaga yung kamay mo dahil sa
Maganda
kaba.
dyan, naglalaro ka, talong ka ng talong, biglang bigyan ka ni Morado. Sige, ano gagawin mo?
Ganun na
Tuloy.
nga. Ganun na nga yung aming dynamic.
Morente, gaganyan-ganyan lang. As biglang isang Gupico lang dyan. Biglang, patay. Ubaldo, nakapatay ba? Hindi. Poyos. Petalio. Oh, great block by Altea. Double sub for FEU as UST has taken the lead on this block by Margaret Altea, which is the grab block of the set.
Altea is doing a very good job.
Well, Devosora and Miranda have checked back in for FEU.
Tsaka si Altea last game, pinasok siya as an opposite attacker.
Yes, kaya nga nag-adjust sila sa pagkawala ni Poyos.
But now she's back in the middle and she's blocking her way
Not a
in
good
this game
reception
3.
here for the Lady Tamaraws, Ana. They'll go to Poyos, and Poyos goes to town.
Not a good reception talaga, lalo na kung si Poyos yung nasa harap.
Well, 21-19 UST. Timeout, Tina Salak.
Intindihin natin yung galaw. Ano ba ang pattern? Jazz, hindi ka na nga maka-atake. Hindi ka pa maka-block. Out of system natin, binigpas na, nandito ka pa rin sa gitna. Kailangan na natin dumikit. Huwag tayong matakot kung atake. Pag umatake tayo, atake tayo may gagawin. Huwag lang masyado mababa. Hindi natin mababa ng kontak natin. Kailangan na tayo sa ganun.
Dalawa lang.
Hindi mo naman hinabol doon ng FEU. This is, the UST rather. This is a 6-1 run for the Golden Tigresses.
Kanina kasi napako sila. Tapos nagising.
Nagising si Poyos.
Siya yung
Again,
nanggising. Ginising din niya yung teammates niya.
ang
Uy!
ingay dito talaga magigising ka sa ingay na mga pumapalo ng tambol.
Matagal-tagal pa tayo dito sa arena kaya come, join us
Yes.
and watch
We still
live.
have the men's final later on.
Maganda din yan.
Eliarina can't score. Free ball from Jurado. Miranda combination. Hulog ni De Pasora.
Huling-huli.
And as early as now, Tina Salak will bring back the starters. Ubaldo and Bacangke. Nasa harapan pa yung pwesto dito ni Tino Ubaldo, but it's one rotation away.
And even if nasa harap si Tin Ubaldo as center, she also attacks.
Right. Kanina nga binigyan siya. Eliarina.
Pumalo din,
Oo.
bumuelo.
One hand set. Poyos in trouble. Pepito sending it back to Angge. Shot down the line is good. And even then Pepito can set up Angge Poyos. Ang bilis talaga eh. I mean, you want to go back in time sa UST. She reminds me a lot of Angge Tabaquero.
That's true. Angge.
Angge, pagdating niya, pag ganun kabilis yung paluan, aasahan mo, itala mo na. Kay Tabaquero yun.
Si Coach Angge na nasa Middle East
Yes,
ngayon.
tennis na lang. Poyos!
Oy, buhay!
That is kept alive. Here's Petalio. She's gonna give it up. Chance for UST. Combination play again. Poyos. Marga Encarnacion is there. Petalio. Inabol ni Poyos. Altea does the setting now for Poyos. And even Altea can set up Poyos.
Ang hirap naman kasi gulihin nung attack na yun. Ang likot nung kamay.
Boy, everybody wants their assist to Angge Poyos, to the MVP.
She's the MVP of the conference for a reason.
Oo. 3-point lead now for UST. They can taste it. Over received, Ubaldo again. Palakasan, lamang parati si Ubaldo dyan. Petalio. Perdido gets to that one. Poyos. Great dig by Encarnacion. Petalio. And Tino Salak will use a challenge.
The block touch challenge.
Sabi ng mga players ng UST, wala pong nakahawak sa amin, coach.
But this could be a good time for FEU to just regroup and analyze ano bang nangyayari. Si Poyos lang ba talaga?
And again, yung speed then, that's not even close, guys. So one challenge has been used
They
by
need
FEU.
all the energy para i-close itong set na to if they want a replay of what happened in the first set.
Well, 4 set points now for the Golden Tigresses. How many does Cassie Carvalho need?
They need the same intensity.
Isa lang daw ang kailangan ni Carvalho. As she serves it out as an ace. And UST has tied this match up 25-20 in set number 2. On this service ace by the setter, Cassie Carvalho. So the University of Santo Tomas has tied up matters here in this game number 3 for the championship here in the V-League. 25-20 po. Nakuha nila, we're tied at 1 set apiece. Noel Zarate, Ana Gupico, Megan Cabrera from the Phil Sports Arena. Saksiyan po natin ang ating mga highlights from set number 2. At panimula pa lang, UST wanted to take over, wanted to take control. Maaga-aga nila pinuntahan itong kanilang mga wing spikers. In fact, si Jolo Perdido inupo muna ng saglit so that they can generate some offense as well. But FEU also had some answers of their own.
Yung atake ng UST had a problem in the first part of the second set. Pati yung coverage nila medyo nawala din. But eventually, Poyos ignited that attacking session with 11 attacks for the second set. Meanwhile, in FEU, wala silang problema when it came to attacks. But in terms of defense, dun sila medyo nagkulang because nahirapan din si Tin mag-set up for her teammates. But eventually, nakuha din nila yung blocking. They had 4 blocks, but UST had 6. So they had more blocks in terms of the second set. And they also had 1 service ace. In terms of opponent errors, medyo malapit lang. 6-7 lang
Pero
yung
mataas pa rin yan, ha?
FEUST, yes. Maraming service error din tayo nakita during that time more than anything.
Well, sa blocking nga, makikita nga natin dito. It was not only the middle blockers who were getting it done para sa UST. As we remind everybody that after this matchup, may awarding ceremony tayo, of course, to crown the champion. But the men's division remains unfinished. FEU, Lasal, later. 1 game to determine the champion there. So again, it was not just the middle blockers of UST. We had a block from Carvalho, we had a block from Poyos. So it was blocking by committee as Angel Poyos gets that off the hands of the defense to start matters for UST.
But I'd also like to comment Althea.
Yes,
when it comes to blocking. Dahil ang ganda na pinapakita niya sa atin na skills, kahit na wala si Banagwa, na kakayanan niya yung i-provide yung blocking department for UST.
Again, she is about 6'2", 6'1". At medyo may kataasan din tumalon itong batang to. Here's Chenny Tagao, she's back in. Carvalho could not keep that alive properly, but they still send it to Poyos. Lopez, Ubaldo, Jean Asis. Every time mapalo si Jean Asis, parang feeling mo, Ana Gupico yung umaatake.
Maganda, ibig sabihin maganda yung pinapakita niya.
Right, that is an immediate Jiangnan attack of the set. Hatmat ba? Attack na sa Jiangnan.
Peace lang daw, sabi ni Encarnacion.
Carvalho now. Oy, wala sa pwesto si Jurado that time. Almost scores though. Bacangke. Back set again. Jurado kept alive by Encarnacion. They're going to fight them once again. It's a battle of the opposites. This time they go to Angge. Long rally ongoing. Puro wings at tumitira. Lopez going long and missing. Looking for a check ball though. This is going to be an early challenge for FEU. Tinatanong na ni Coach Kung Fu, meron ba? Meron ba? Wala sumasagot.
Walang aamin.
Championship na to. Kanina si Faida umamin pa eh. Block touch challenge here for the Lady Tamaraws. Score natin 1-1 pa lang dito sa third set. 1-1 din tayo sa sets.
Grabe yung intensity din na dala din na tong UST from the second set.
Right.
So yung momentum nasa kanila pa din.
Meron nga ba?
Meron.
From that angle, meron. Yes!
Tumama.
Si Coach Kung Fu napangiwi.
Alam na nila eh. Alam niya na yung players niya kung kailan merong guilty.
Tinitignan niya lang baka mailusot eh. Pero nung nakita niya gumalaw nga yung bola, napangiwi na si Coach Kung Fu.
Tsaka baka iba kasi yung tawagan ng check call.
So 2-1, FEU. They still have a full complement of challenges for this third set. Poyos! Off speed. Lopez. Carvalho goes back to Angge. Oh! Nakaampag si Faida.
Alam niya na, sabi niya, nakatapat ka sa cross pero alam ko down.
Oo. Kita natin ang grab block of the set. Sabi ni Faida Bacangke, saan ka pupunta, little girl? In her native language, of course.
Paano yun? Paturo tayo mamaya.
Hindi ko alam kung paano yun. 3-1 FEU. Good serve by Tagaod. Free ball from Poyos. They'll go to a running attack coming from Bacanque. Lopez. And here's Bacanque. Chance here for UST. Ay, natawid. Or na-double contact. Ang lahat na pwede itawag doon kay Carvalho. Crossing, double, net violation.
Alanganin din kasi yung pwesto nung pag-set niya. Pero she really tried to give it to Jurado eh.
4-1 FEU. Tandaan natin, second set started was 4-1 for UST naman. Carvalho and a single block by Asis.
No assistance needed. Single block.
And Coach Kung Fu wants to talk things over. In his eyes, medyo lumalamya na naman ang atake ng kanyang mga bata.
Anuin mo kasi ikaw ang nagbibigay ng bola eh. Nakikita namin ang konting diferensya, ito itaas mo na lang, gano'n lang naman kasimple. Hindi natin nakikita yung galaw, yung block nun sa kabila, basta mo binabato. So nawawala ng timing yung bigay mo sa gitna. Yun, dapat mo ibibigay sa kanya, hindi mo na ibibigay. Yung supposedly may sumasabay, dapat pampatong. So bumabaliktad lang yung ginagalaw mo.
I-up mo lang yan.
Kasi absurd lang.
Dapat lang.
Nasa harapan mo.
Tayo ba yan, te?
Ikaw naman kanina pa yung serve. Baka ayaw mo naman, tumatla.
UST!
Tandaan natin that Empanagua is not with the team. She has a minor knee injury at pinabutan na ni Coach Kung Fu na paupuin siya ngayon. But Age Poyos is back for FEU naman. Of course, Jersel Petalio is back. Pero malaki rin yung Empanagua in the middle. That's one of the usual starters para kay Coach Kung Fu.
Best blocker yan.
Yes. Out of position, Bacanque. They'll go to Poyos. Sinubo na ni Poyos sa blockers. Kept alive by Encarnacion. Carvalho. Poyos again. Habol. Hinabol nga. Everybody cleared out for the FEU bench. Jurado. Bacanque. Jurado off the block. Bacanque. Poyos. Palakasan ba ikaw mo? Sabi niya kay Poyos, kaya ko yan.
Grabe naman yung sequence na yun.
Ganda nung umalis lahat ng occupants ng bench ng FEU para na maabutan nila. And again, that is a very, very solid hit.
Kakaiba din yung tama niya dun sa bola. Ang ganda ng ball control, grabe.
But still, UST down by 3. Lopez. Jurado. Check that the net by Asis. Bacanque off speed. Ahay. Inagawan ni Altea si Carvalho. At sabi ni Coach Kung Fu, ang ganda ng effort pero hindi mo bola yan.
Sakit namin yung mga middle. Feeling setter kasi kami.
Tulad dyan si Gia Morado, tinulak ka na nun.
Ganun na nga. Pero maganda yung set ko,
Asis. FEU up by 4. Carvalho. Oh, Perdido finding the line. Again, Margaret Altea has to play double time as we see again. Yung palo doon ni Jonah Perdido sat down a bit in the second set. So Margaret Altea. We have not really seen Francine Osis in the game.
Isa din yun, maganda din yung pinapakita ni Osis.
Oh, Lopez, nagdalawang isip in mid-air. Again, ang daming mga bagito para dito kay Coach Kung Fu na pwede niyang asahan na kahit sandali lang. But he is still sticking to his guns, his main weapons. And for today, that includes Margaret Altea on the serve. Lovely Lopez. Jurado. Net touch, FEU.
Looks like UST is slowly climbing their way.
I like the trust being given by Tina Sala kay Lovely Lopez. Pwede naman ipagsabay yung Petalyo at saka yung Tagaod eh. Pero minsan lalabas siya si Petalyo, papasok si Tagaod, lalabas si Tagaod, papasok si Petalyo, babad na babad yung Lopez.
Because alam niya, kilala niya yung players niya. Tsaka maganda yung pinapakita ni Lopez in the previous games.
Well, FEU has lost their lead. This is 4 unanswered now for UST. Timeout for the Lady Tamaraws.
Kaya nandun pa lang, nasa inyo na yung bola, undecided pa kayo, hindi nyo alam kung sino kukuha. Doon tayo na nahihinto sa pasa na yan. Kailangan umako tayo ng pasa, lahat tayo pwedeng pumasa.
Kailangan tayo kumuha ng bola. Let's go.
Binawi lang ng UST yung 4-0 start nitong FEU. Wala pa tayo sa unang technical timeout. May tag-iisang timeout na itinawag.
4 consecutive points yung
Right.
hinabol ng UST.
As we see the crowd here at the Field Sports Arena, parating pa yung mga iba. Nahirapan na pumarada doon sa Capitol Commons.
Madaming parking dun sa ibaba. Magka-climbing ka
Yan.
lang, hiking,
Oo.
paakyat.
May escalator naman. Pwede naman. Can UST grab the lead? Lopez gives UST the lead. And for the first time today, the 18-year-old will be replaced in the lineup as the veteran Jersel Petalyo checks back in.
Baka nakita mo na sa mukha ni Lopez, alam na niyang tatanggalin na siya.
It's also time for you to take a step back and see how the veterans do it.
It doesn't mean na you're subbed out, hindi ka na makakatulog.
Oo naman.
Tsaka may time din naman na ipapasok ka ulit. So
Right.
you just need to reassess.
5 unanswered points for UST. They're up by 1, 7-6. Bakangke off speed again. Na perfect na ni Faida yung paglilin lang niya sa depensa.
Kasi nakakanginig din yung palo nito si Faida talaga. Kaya yung off-speed niya, huling-huli yung defense ng UST.
Surrender na si Carvalho dun. 7-all. 8-7 UST heading into the first technical timeout of set number 3. We are tied at 1 set apiece. Stay with us. This is game 3 of the finals. It is 8-7 for UST. Kamusta, Megan Cabrera?
Noel, Reg Jurado shares that after game number 2, admittedly mabigat, and they had to recalibrate mentally to face the reality that it will take another game to claim the championship. It was also a wake-up call for them, lalo na't sa dulo masyado nga daw nagpatong-patong yung mga errors nila. And as for Reg's personal performance, she shares that for her and for any other teammate, it's about what they can do for the team at paano nila pupunan yung mga kulang. But one thing that actually helped her develop is her journey as a student athlete. So she shifted from BS Chemistry to Behavioral Science. And this has helped her with her coping to open up and to mature. Noel and Anna.
4 points in game number 2. Not bad for Reg Jurado. And I'm saying, if UST had won that, she would have been finals MVP. Pero alam din naman natin, yung sinasabi ng iniyak muna nila, si Mr. Anton Montinola, of course, for the head of the sports program for FEU, iniyak muna nila yung talo nila. Sabi, yun din na kwento ni Detnet Pepito, nag-imong-imongan muna daw sila at the end of the game. But then they had to move on after that. As all athletes do, in sports, you have to have a very short memory.
Tsaka yung overconfidence, hindi mo pwedeng dalhin yun. Kasi kahit gano'n mo pa na-sweep yung buong season, imagine with that just one game, pwedeng matanggal sa iyo yung
and
championship.
with a losing streak here today, you have no championship if you're UST. We have a challenge here for ball in, ball out on the serve of UST. And very vehement si Petalio, sinabi out, challenge it.
Baka another set of, yung parang kay Pepito nung first.
Oh, yun na nga eh.
First
Yun na nga
set.
eh. I mean, you don't know with the design of the new ball ngayon na in.
Napakalipis naman nun.
In nga. What's the decision? It looks in from here. Wala pang hatol ng ating challenge referee. It is in. FEU is going to lose a challenge, and that was close. Lady Tamaraos have one more. They were successful in the first one. Boy, UST is now in the middle of a 7-1 run. Eliarina ends the run.
Namimiss ko na yung mga middle attacks ng FEU. Parang medyo tumahimik.
Kasi sabi nga ni Coach T, na lahat naman tayo pwedeng rumeceive. Ba't natin inaasa na kung sino man yung pinakamalapit? Pwede naman din magtulungan. And you get a good receive, that's the result. Carvalho, perdido. Using the hands of Eliarina.
The open lefty found her way to get the score.
Hirap yan, ano? May problema ka na nga sa isang kaliwete. May isang kaliwete naman sa kabila.
At pumasok pa si Angge
Oo.
sa harap.
Perdido serves that straight to Valle-Verde Country Club.
Nako po.
Yung katabi natin dito eh. Errors, not too bad. UST 5.
Saka
Or opponent
kanina
errors, yeah.
parang nahihirapan si Perdidong makapuntos.
Kaya pinalitan niya siya ng sandali nung second set.
Napabasa kasi ng blocker yung mga attacks niya. Grabe
Nabasa
naman.
rin ni Petalio. Pinapalabas ang bola.
Sure siya. We also have Jean Assis in the front now.
Right. Back-to-back points now for FEU to tie it up at 10. Di kita na naman tayo dito sa ating third set. Carvalho to Poyos. Off the block! Nasira tuloy ang pasa ni Eliarina doon.
Ang ganda ng service niya.
Oo.
Pero mahirap eh. Si Poyos ba naman yung
Nakakatuwa
matake?
si Poyos, ilang beses na pinapakita sa camera natin. Tuwing nakikita niya mukha niya sa big screen, parang
Wala
ayaw pa niya,
lang.
nahihiya pa siya. Here's Pia Abu. Assis on the delay. Lahat delayed doon. Sensya na po kayo sa aking partner. Middle blocker din kasi. And,
Kasi akala ko maling timing.
that was a score for FEU.
Akala ko nagkamali ng timing play pala.
Oo. Delayed nga lahat. Oh, ayan na. Tinobaldo giving FEU the lead.
Kakaiba din yung service nitong si Tinobaldo. Nakakadalawang service ace na siya in
Right.
this game.
She had one in the first set. That's the very first point of the match.
Naku!
Poyos misses. Ito sa kailangan sabihin ni Coach Kupo, relax. May timeout pa kayo, isa na lang pero medyo maaga pa. Oh.
Kailangan kasi timingan ng blocker yung atake ni Poyos. May konting delay na kailangan kasi may hang time to eh.
Usually pag ganyan di ka maka-timeout, iasa mo na lang sa kapitan mo, ikaw nang calm everybody down. That would be Detnet Pepito. Ay! Encarnacion to the right off the ball. That is a rare error for Marga Encarnacion.
Ang ganda ng depensa nitong batang to.
Sobrang solid yan. Minsan lang
Kanina
magkamali yan.
Pagtingin ko lagi siya nakadapay,
Right.
naglalampaso.
Naalala ko, they had a libero na parehong-pareho dati sa FEU noong panahon pa nila Coach Nespa Millar by the name of Roseanne Taganas. If you remember Roseanne Taganas, she was really all over the place. Ganyan na ganyan ang laro. Masinaunang feeling pa yun, sorry Ana.
Naku, napatahimik ako, parang di ko naabutan yun.
Marami na. Ay, 4 touches. Nagkapagkaan. Lumipat ang bola from Encarnacion to Petalio. Counted as the third touch. And Tagaod on the attack. That was the fourth touch.
We're now tied at 13 all.
Eto na naman tayo.
Ang bilis ng pangyayari.
Cassie Carvalho. Sa pa yan, yung mga setter ng UST, that's following a very long line of successful setters as we have a successful attack coming from Faida Bacake.
Kanina kasi pa-drop-drop lang siya. Talaga ngayon, she gave her full force in that spike.
Faida Bacake is coming off an 18-point performance in game number 2. So inasahan siya talaga. Second leading scorer behind Gina Asis, who finished with 20. Quick play, Altea missing. Here come the errors of UST.
Lucky break also for FEU kasi walang nag-block. Iniwan.
At-anim na po ang error na magkabilang kupunan. But UST is coming in bunches pagdating sa errors nila.
Cassie is having a attacker problem.
Yeah. Carvalho now chooses Poyos, who has no problem. So Poyos cuts it down to 1, but nasa likod naman siya.
Let's see how Perdido will bawi dito sa kanyang rotation. We also have Jurado still in the front.
Petalio dug up by Pepito. Perdido. Blocked by Bacake. They'll go to the back. Bacake. Asis hulog. Angge, hininaan na. Encarnacion will do the setting for Faida. And Faida strikes it long.
Yun yung kailangan pang i-improve ni Faida, yung mga offset, timing niya.
Tabla na naman tayo, 15 all. This next point is gonna send us to a technical timeout. Faida with the right hand. Perdido getting that one through the block of Bacake and Asis.
Yun yung hinihintay na break ni Perdido.
Right. The University of Santo Tomas is gonna take a 1-point lead into our second technical timeout, 16-15. Back in a moment. Natatawa si Ana sa mga nag-cheer dito. Anong meron, Megan?
FEU team captain Tin Obaldo says that their goal is gold. In game number 2 nga raw, nabigyan sila ng chance to keep going, and game number 3 is just another opportunity that they are not going to waste. She shares that what got them through the previous game was their connection, and she hopes that they maintain it today. At alam niyo ba, ang kurso ni Tin ay psychology, and as a psych major, she is also able to really apply the theories she learns in class to herself as a player and to her team as a leader to help in building their mental fortitude. Noah Lanano.
Obviously, the team leadership is very, very important here as Faida Bacake has been replaced for the moment by Eliza de Bosora. But the leadership na binibigay nito si Tin Obaldo, tandaan natin, she's very young pa. Despite the fact that we know her to be a veteran, Obaldo is only 22 years old.
Baka may something sa mga setter na psychology yung degree.
Ganun ba?
Si Gia din, psychology yung degree niyan. Binabasa mo kasi yung players mo.
Binabasa mo rin yung depensa minsan.
And opponents, you're right.
Yes. A miss by FEU. UST now with a luxurious 2-point lead.
Luxury na yung 2 points
You're
dito
right.
sa game na to.
Assist!
Wow!
Sabay sigaw!
Nang bibigla eh.
Sabi ni Pepito, ano yun?
Di kasi siya binibigyan kanina. Andun lahat ng puwersa niya sa attack na yun.
Huwag naman dito sa serve, pwede mapapalakas yan. Sakto lang. Carvalho humabol. Perdido again off the block. This time victimizing Jazel Yarina.
Perdido is back. Everything is clear for her.
Yep.
She knows where to put the ball.
And Stephanie Arasan is in.
USD having 3 attackers in the front and Apoyos at the back.
Serving for the middle blocker naman itong si Arasan.
Serving Bien Arrosa.
Encarnacion directs it over to Ubaldo, sends it to Jazz Eliarina, or make that Eliza de Bosora, who has no problem.
Straight to Divisoria.
Oo. Yun talaga, late kasi dumating din yung blockers.
Maganda yung timing. Actually, kahit ito si Divisora, pag pinasok siya, she will perform.
Right.
Deliver na deliver talaga.
UAP Season 85, she started the UAP Season 85 as the starter para sa FEU, and finding the corner is Red Jurado.
Nananahimik lang si Red Jurado dito sa opposite side, pero
Tama.
pag binigyan mo ng bola, mag-iingay at mag-iingay siya.
Ano nga, sinasabi nga ni Manang Aiza, parang second coming of Aiza Maizo Pontillas. Petalio surprising everybody by going to zone 6. Ano, nagulat talaga yung depensa.
Saka bumabalik yung speed ng attackers
Right.
when it comes to tempo.
Petalio now back to serve. They're gonna go once again to Jonah Perdido, who's been getting all her points off the fingertips of the FEU blockers.
Kasi parang nakita ko yung change na in timing, na kinukuha niya na sa taas yung bola compared to having a low contact with the ball. And it works for her kasi matangkad siya tsaka may talon. So
Ayun,
ibabaw.
Tanong, may serve ba? Meron din.
Meron.
Eliarina. That is out. Now we're gonna have a change in the middle blocker position para din sa upunan ng FEU. So our first look now at Clarice Loresco. And I was talking to Coach Jorge Sousa de Brito of Alas Pilipinas. He's keeping an eye on this young lady. Very impressed with her development. Coach
Also
Jorge.
rookie.
Coach Jorge is keeping tabs on Loresco.
Maganda din yung pinakita niyang performance in the Game 1 and Game 2 whenever
Right.
she was called in to play.
6-footer.
Good defense.
And she saves it. Devosora gets it across. Combination play. Poyos. That is off the block of Ubaldo. 4-point lead for UST. Timeout, FEU.
Hirap na hirap tayong matake sa outside. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Hindi natin madesisyonan yung bola kung papaluin ba natin o hindi. Ayaw nyo kasi umapproach siya maayos. Lahat ng galaw nyo may hesitation. Sinabi nga mag-stay ka doon, paso ka ng paso. Sumunod muna kayo doon sa sistema. Sumunod muna kayo doon sa
dito
pattern.
tapos. Ay, dito tapos.
Wala pa! Stop tayo!
Going back to Clarice Loresco, she's actually 6'1" and she just turned 18
Wow.
last week.
Tatangkad pa siya.
Madedevelop pa yan lalo. But
Bright
for now,
future.
she needs to step up because FEU is down by 4.
And itong UST, walang palit-palit ng player.
Oo.
From set 1
Kasi Arasan
to set 3.
pinapasok. Oo.
Yeah. But more
Peñafiel.
consistent yung kanilang lineup.
Perdido, pinalitan ni Peñafiel kanina no second set, but Perdido has been holding her own. Here in the third, and almost an ace. Encarnacion has to give this one up. Skyball variety. Carvalho, combination to Poyos, who misses.
2 wide from Poyos.
Biglang may malaki doon sa harapan ni Poyos. Nung nakita niya si Loresco, iniiwas niya talaga eh.
Divert. Pero solid blocker din itong si Pin Ubaldo. Matangkad pa.
Right. Clarice Loresco into the net. And Coach Tina immediately goes to the 18-year-old and says, Don't worry about it. Peñafiel is going to come in for Pia Abu. She is going to be serving.
This is a very comfortable lead for UST at 23-19.
Arasan, papalitan na. Netong si Altea. UST needs 2 more points to take a 2-1 lead. Ubaldo, Chenny Tagaud finally making some noise. Tagaud has not really been productive today. Bacanque returns to the front.
You need all the blockers you can get with Angge Poyos as the main attacker for UST.
Good serve by Ubaldo. Poyos, binuhay ni Faida. Ubaldo goes back to Faida into the net. Errors ang pumapatay sa FEU sa dulo. That's 11 errors now on FEU.
24-20, we're at set point.
And then natin, UST took set number 2, 25-20. The same person serving. Cassie Carvalho serving for the set. This time it's not an ace. And this time Chenny Tagaud has an answer. Yanni Fernandez trying to rekindle his national team setting duties.
Itong FEU nakakapit talaga.
Right.
With the 21-24 score, isang service error lang. Tapos,
Right. But if any team can climb back from being 3 set points down, it is the Lady Tamaraws. Now let's see if Tagaud can get it done.
Chenny already had an ace in this set.
Good serve by Tagaud. Jurado. Oh, nobody there! And Encarnacion arrived late. And UST is going to take a 25-21 score. Dito sa ating third set, and now lead 2-1. And the Golden Tigresses are 1 set away from the championship. Can they get it done? Or will FEU force a 5th set? Malalaman po natin yan when set number 4 happens sa amin pong pagbabalik. Entering set number 4, the Golden Tigresses have a 2-1 lead. Back-to-back sets ang nakuha nila, 25-21. Nakuha naman nila yung ating Third set, let's take a look at some of the highlights here. FEU started out really well, getting the first 4 points, leading 6-2 at one point. Pero UST, dire-diretso paghapon nila. Courtesy of Angge Poyos, one of the starting players para kay Coach Kung Fu.
In the third set, parang nawala yung laro nitong UST in the first parts of the set. Pero eventually, nagising sila. You know, Poyo still going at it. She kept at her attacks, consistent, scoring for UST. 12 attacks. A lot of this came from Angge Poyos and, you know, Jurado eventually.
Si
in the end. And Perdido, you're right. The end, parang nakuha na nila yung attacks nila. FEU, very consistent with their attacks. You know, everybody still consistently scoring. Pero 11 opponent errors, doon din sila nadali. There were lots of not over attacks and yung mga service error dyan din napunta. But you know, in terms of blocking, medyo the same. 2-1 itong USD and FEU, and in service aces, both teams had one service ace. So,
at dyan lumabas nga yung inexperience dito ng FEU. Some of the errors in the early goings coming from Lovely Lopez. Some of the errors, of course, sa dulo naman dito kay Charis Loresco. So the youngsters were the ones committing the error. So much so nga nilabas na si Lopez, pinasok na si Jers Petalio, pinagsama na sila ni Chani Tagaon. But again, that's just the third set. You still need 3 sets to win a volleyball game. FEU just has to focus on what worked for them in set number 1.
And when you mentioned, you know, FEU had these substitutions, changes, etc. UST, same lineup, same people. Si Perdido, noong una nagkakamali siya, but si coach decided to keep her inside para bawiin niya. Kasi alam naman niya kung anong dapat gawin. So she adjusted mid-game, and that's maturity as a player yung makikita natin doon.
Nabablock siya actually in the second set, kaya one of the reasons kung ba't siya nilabas. Pero ginamitan niya ng coconut niya, off the block na ginagawa. Just would like to remind everybody that after this, we will have the awarding ceremonies for the women's division and then the men's division. This is going to be an epic. FEU versus LaSalle for the championship. Tandaan natin, LaSalle is the defending champions, but they had to win game number 2 to force a third game. And nakita ko si Noel Campton kanina, mukhang nakatulog na.
Ready na. Tapos na yung jet lag. Walang-wala yung jet lag sa kanya.
And that will follow this one as it is noisy here in the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. Nag-showdown na po yung dalawang drum corps.
Kahit yung mga LaSalle fans nakahawak ng yellow na balon. And it's also a day for FEU. Both of their men's and women's team nasa finals, fighting for Game 3.
Lovely Lopez is back in the lineup.
And Loresco.
And Loresco is getting the start over Jacel Yarina. So Loresco actually ilalagay muna sa harapan according to our second referee, Erlindo Eusebio, Mr. 5 Sets. First referee po natin, ABC International Referee candidate, Joy De Imus.
Let's see if abot nga ng 5 sets.
Ay, pag nakikita ko yan si Mr. Eusebio, sign of the cross kaagad sumasalubong dyan. There's Det Pepito, who has been leading silently in terms of the defense.
She knows kayang-kaya niyang basahin yung mga attackers ng FEU.
Det Pepito, you have to remember her older sisters were also liberos for the San Sebastian College Recoletos of Coach Roger Gorayab. The oldest one, of course, si Marge Pepito, followed by the legendary, yung ate niya, si Mary Jane Pepito, si MJ. And yung anak ni MJ ngayon, nasa UST girls team na, libero din.
Nakakahiya, no? Pag di ka magaling. Tapos ganun yung last name mo. Yung mga sinundan mo, talagang palaban. So, dapat ikaw din.
Looks like we have Joy De Imus trying to explain something to Jers Petalio. We have a yellow card. This looks like a delay warning. Tina Salak disagrees.
Kasi we're seeing 2 rookies yung nagsabay sa line-up dito sa
Actually,
front row.
3, pati si Miranda.
That's correct. Siya yung setter. Rookie din.
This is a gamble by Tina Salak now, relying on 3 18-year-olds to start the fourth set. And Det Pepito only looks like she's 18. She's not.
Super senior na siya.
Actually, nung kino-cover niya dati, ang liit-liit pa niyan dati nung G-Ville. Naglalaro siya sa UST, napakaliit pa niyang libero. And immediately, natawagan ng positional fault ng FEU. Inaayos na kanina yan ni Arlindo Eusebio. Nagbalikan sila sa dati nilang pwesto. Titigas na ulo niya, ha? O yan, tinuturo na. Sabi ni Tina Salak, find your position. How difficult is it to do this?
Because this is not their regular starting
Right.
lineup. So, siguro may onting confusion na nangyayari.
You just have to remember that Bacangke is the opposite. Therefore, kadiagonal niya yung setter. Unless they move Bacangke to another position.
Well, they need to get a point to get out of this position.
Oo. Bacangke. Pepito sending it to Poyos off the double block.
Kaya pala may confusion because Faida is doing an open hitter position right now.
Kaya pala magkasama sila ni Miranda sa harapan because usually the opposite hitter and the setter do not mix in the same zone.
Let's see if they can find their way.
Well, they can't even find the ball. And everybody's confused. Everybody's confused, FEU.
Parang this will affect their momentum somehow, but you know, Cassie is just serving. She doesn't care. As long as kami okay kami dito.
Pati si Lopez, tinuturo na kay Loresco kung saan siya dapat pumwesto eh.
Another
one!
Hindi pa din nila makuha.
Wow, this is crucial. And Tina Salak is gonna have to talk things over. 2 positional faults almost in sequence.
Okay, so kayo papasok tayo by the same position. Okay, use 5 here. Okay? 105. 5. Dito si Love. Dito si Anne. Dito si Anne. Kasi dito si Go chest pa kayo. Kasi nasa gitna si nasa gitna ang center natin. So katabi ng center natin outside. Outside. Center outside.
Malinaw na. Again, tama. It's a good observation, Anna, that Miranda and Bacangke are both frontliners, which means Bacangke is an outside hitter. At yung opposite ngayon, si Petalio. Tama ba? Sino nasa zone 6? Umikot na nga pala yung pwesto. Yeah, Petalio's opposite now. Off the block, pati UST nalito.
Kasi kung nakakalito naman talaga sa inyo, pati yung kilaban nyo, nalilito na din. But they have a 3-point lead. And they're just comfortable. You know, UST just has to keep this up if they want to win already by this set.
Lopez. With an ace. In an ace.
She's taking it all on her shoulders. Parang buhat na niya yung buong 4 points na yun.
Silang dalawa lang ni Petalio, naiintindihan kung saan nila pinipwesto yung mga players. That's back-to-back points now for the Lady Tamaraws. Back set, Jurado. Off the hands.
Maganda din yung setup ni Cassie dun from ang layo na niya.
Layo eh. That also comes with familiarity. Poyos, 5-2 UST. Bacangke. Perdido saves it. Miranda, who does she choose? Goes to Loresco. Carballo, galing likod. Poyos!
Hindi mo pwedeng iwan na walang blocker si Poyos kahit nasa back row siya.
Well, the experiment is over with Miranda, at least for the moment, as Tito Baldo comes back in.
I think yung strategy ni Coach Tina was for the rookies to start, tapos pangtapos yung mga seniors.
Medyo maikli yung playing time doon ni Miranda, if that's the case. Petalio, did she get it off the block? No, she did not.
Because if FEU wants to win this game, kailangan all out na sila
Right.
dito sa set 4 na to.
Loresco is still in there, though. 7-2 UST. Back set Bacangke. Pepito to Perdido. Petalio, ginamit ng kamay ni Jurado.
Nakakabuelo na sila ngayon. Kanina, confusion. Pero ngayon, parang alam na nila, one goal. Spike hard.
Well, again,
Still.
at least you know that Petalio is 100%. At dahil sa tinatalon niya ngayon. Back set ngayon, Jurado. She has been held in check today. Loresco!
Use that height. With all your might.
Reminds you of Jaja Santiago if you see that again.
That's true, that's true. Yung
That
mga
was-
early days nitong si
Oo.
Jaja.
That was a very Jaja Santiago-like hit.
Ang haba kasi.
Oo. Quick play, Altea. Nauna si Loresco that time. As UST is up by 4 sa ating unang technical time out of the fourth set. 8-4, we'll be right back. And back with us here at the Phil Sports Arena, UST 8, FEU 4. We send it to Megan Cabrera.
Noel, Coach Tina Salak going into the fourth set points out their errors, saying sila ang nagpapahirap sa laro nila. Mainly, this is because of overthinking, doubting their movements, and the lack of communication. Kailangan daw nilang gawin yung trabaho nila. Di sila pwedeng umasa sa kabilang kupunan dahil gusto rin ng UST mag-champion. Ika nga ni Coach Tina, feeling ko champion tayo. Pero simulan natin sa fourth set. So we have to see if they could overcome the set. Noel and Ana.
To control your destiny, and right now FEU is just, you know, the 11 errors in that third set tells a lot about yung medyo mga hesitation nitong FEU.
Kasi in the first set, maganda na yung level of intensity that they were showing us.
Right.
And then parang it died down a bit. Eh, hindi yun pwede. Lalo na kung game 3 ka of championship, kailangan yung stamina mo very strong. Perdido ends that sequence.
And Perdido is just putting it away. FEU a little bit of helter-skelter that time. UST up by 5, and again, this is a luxury.
9 serving 4.
Margaret Altea. Uy! Masasagip pa yan. Di nagkaintindihan yung dalawa that time. Back set ngayon. Red Jurado off the block. UST is now putting on a clinic. See this one again. Bukang-buka pa yung blockers nila eh.
Parang nawala din yung blocking ng FEU. Kanina, very solid, dikit na dikit, bantay na bantay yung kanilang mga attackers.
And Altea's growing more confident by the moment as Loresco could not attack. (11-4) UST, fourth set.
11.
Looks like the first few points are getting to the head of the FEU athletes. Parang nawala sila sa focus.
No move yet from Tina Salak to change this lineup as Loresco almost scores. Petalio Loresco finally puts it away. Sino daw ang server? Tinatanong. Kasi papasok na si Asis. Akala niya si Loresco na magsiserve, and she is right. So Loresco will serve. Asis goes to the front.
They're very careful now
Oo,
with
dalawa na yan eh.
this positional rotation.
Positional fault, rotation error. Actually, dalawang positional fault pa tinatawag sa
Double na eh.
Wala pa namang rotational error.
Ayan, they're checking in with our referees.
Looks like everything is in order.
Kung si Angge Poyos, parang wala lang eh. Bahala kayo dyan.
Ito na yung mag-bowling mamaya.
Excited na siya para sa victory party.
Pepito. Perdido. Jurado adjusting. Oh, Perdido couldn't get it though. They'll go to the back for Poyos.
If in doubt, Angge Poyos is the answer.
Eh, nagkagulo na yung depensa doon ng FEU eh. Why not send it backwards just like this? For our Jiangnan attack of the set. Hotpot ba? Attack na sa Jiangnan. Short serve by Red Jurado. UST is just pulling out all the stops now. And Dina Salak has to use her final timeout.
Kailangan lang natin bumasa. Nalilito kayo dahil sa position. Eh, ito naman yung position na natin. Nalilito kayo. Tapos pagdating sa paluan, hindi na rin alam kung sino papalo. Undecided ka na kung sino ba talaga ang bibigyan mo. Nawala lahat eh. Bakit? Eh, meron pa namang pagkakataon.
Let's go. Wala lang yan.
Bakit natatapos ba? 5th set pa para maging 15 yan? Hindi, kailangan natin isa pa set. Paano natin gagawin?
Kaya pa!
UE coach Obet Vidal is going to say, reset the mindset. Yan ang hinihingi. We have Senator Joel Villanueva here along with CC Rondina. So the Senator and yan, mga indicating na UST daw sinusuporta niya. Siyempre, CC Rondina, UST legend na yan.
Yan si Senator Joel, laging nanonood ng mga games, mapa-UAAP.
That's right.
Basketball, volleyball, lahat.
Basketball player din kasi si Senator Joel. He still plays to this day. Petalio. FEU gets one back.
First, Petalio.
Still no tagaon on the floor.
I think malaki yung nakadepende kay Tin Ubaldo for FEU because if she loses her focus, everybody follows.
Oh, wow. How about that slam dunk? Galing kay Cassie Carvalho. Over-receive na. Nagawang pa na paraan makapuntos.
Expertise din yan ng mga setter, yung sa ilalim ng bola, nakapwesto. That actually works better for them pagdating sa joust.
Sa middle, hindi.
Hindi kasi we think ibabaw eh, pero yun pala the answer is ilalim.
Carvalho tries another magic trick. Encarnacion gives up another sky ball. Pepito. Carvalho chooses Poyos. Cross-court is good.
UST is just playing clean. No errors, just showing off kung ano yung meron sila.
System plays for Coach Kung Fu. It starts with Pepito's reception and Carvalho's execution, to whom it may concern. Asis can't score anymore. Jurado, blocked by Asis. Poyos. They go to the back. Jonah Perdido. A chance here now for FEU. And Lopez. May tinamaan ba? Wala. 10-point lead for UST into the second technical timeout of set number 4. We'll be right back. And we'd like to thank our global broadcast partners, VegasPlus.us, Philam TV, and Life TV Live and Vegas Live TV. Maraming salamat as we are seen all over the world, as well as on Solar Sports sa ating pong continuing coverage on the live stream. And you are watching the 4th set of the championship game. Already, game number 3, championship game na to. Wala na pong game 4 to. Between UST and FEU as Jonah Perdido is going to put it in play. Noel Zarate, Ana Copico, Megan Cabrera from the Field Sports Arena, Pasig City, Philippines. Ubaldo. Carvalho goes to Poyos, off the hands again of Gabe Poyos. Can do no wrong.
In that sequence alone, UST couldn't do anything wrong.
11-point lead is the largest in the match.
17 serving 6.
Lahat nakatao, nakabantay. No miscommunication, no room for errors.
And Asis lets out her frustrations on that one. Tagaon is in, by the way. Pinalitan na si Lopez.
In this rotation, I think Jean Asis can do more. Parang sa kanya nakasalala yung puntos ng FEU. She's been consistent all throughout.
Full front line. As Poyos goes the other way at nagkatinginan na lang ng mga players ng Lady Tamarals.
Grabe yung Poyos, di na nakatingin dun sa bola pero puntos pa din.
Sino bang server? Ayan. Buti nagtanong sila, who's gonna sit? Arasan is back in.
18 serving 7, serving for UST.
Less pressure now on Arasan as they're up by 11. Baldo iniwan para kay Asis. Oh!
Ay, Diyos ko,
Hurdling
Lord.
and almost a save. And Ana Gupico is about to save the ball. 4 touches ka. Nawakan mo yun.
Naku, parang natapilok si Arasan.
Tried to save it and na-hurdle pa nga siya. I hope we can see that play again.
I think she tripped and then she rolled over. Medyo malakas yung bagsak kasi mabilis yung takbo niya.
She's still down though. It's like Pia Apu's gonna check back in.
And we're at 18-8 for UST 10-point lead.
Re-enter the game for UST number 11, Abu.
Narasan is still in pain. Our medical team is trying to assess the situation. Bubuhatin siya. At PT Pau, of course.
Ayun, nakita natin. Ay, tuhod.
Yeah.
Tuhod.
Baka ano lang yan, knee to ground contact.
Oo.
Nangyayari
Bruising
yung nangyayari. But Arasan has to be carried out. Abu has returned.
Back to regular programming for USD. Abu inside.
Well, Abu's been replaced by Det.
And we have Jean Asis serving for FEU.
18-8, still a 10-point lead. Almost a violation there coming from Carvalho. Ubaldo, Macante. But it's down to 9. Malayo-layo pa yan. But FEU is now starting to put things together. Coach Kung Fu wants to nip this in the bud as he will call a timeout for the Golden Tigresses.
Bumagsak ka ng mga alanganin ka din, ha? Sa pinakamadali lang. Pag kung di man maging successful, pwede naman tayong bumalik eh. Kasi namimili po tayo ng testo. Ha? So those things, dapat pinag-aaralan nyo na. Doon ka sa pinakamadali pumunta.
Umorsyento muna kayo.
Pasa muna tayo! Kaya natin yung
Sa
gagawin.
pinakamadali tayo pumunta. Sa pinakamadaling puntutan, ha?
UST! Golden Tigresses!
Malayo-layo pa ako ng FEU pero naniniguro na si Coach Kung Fu.
Hindi pwedeng magpabaya kahit konti because with FEU, yung nangyari sa kanila, sobrang confident nila, and then just the slightest doubt seep through their team na wala yung laro nito. So the same can happen to UST with that, incident with Arasan.
And again, Poyos is the fire extinguisher. 19-9 UST, 6 points away from their championship date here in the V-League. Faida. Poyos again. Makake off the block. Perdido keeps it alive, but a double contact will be called.
Double contact.
Coach Kung Fu. Alam niya.
Pero yun again, that's very rare na may tawag kay Cassie Carvalho yan.
Serving Jimmy Tago.
Masetter talaga hanggat maaari, hindi nila i-underhand, ano?
Hindi pwede kasi yun yung control ng gagaling. But it's also difficult if walang defense yung kakampi mo. As a setter. Pero kung may atake ka na gano'n.
Yung Poyos talaga making up for lost time. Sorry, wala ako ng game 2, ha? Nandito na ako.
Puntos for Poyos. Ganon.
Anything she wants to do, she's getting away with it now. 5 points needed for UST. Off the block. Petalio. Back set, Poyos. Bakante off the block.
Faida Bakante.
Tandaan natin, UST has had championships in the V-League in the past with players like Venus Bernal, Mary Jean Balse, Aiza Maizo, Denise Tan. FEU also had a few championships. Oh, an ace. Almost. Oh, that's an ace now, they call it.
Faida Bakante.
Sabi ni Det, yes, tama. Alala ko yung FEU dati, guest player pa nila si Jobeling Gonzaga. Nag-champion sila. Alam mo sino head coach sila nun? Shaq De Los Santos, who's now an assistant coach for UST.
Tsaka
Sharp
idol
serve,
ko
yeah.
yung mga yan.
Oo naman. Perdido. Baldo going to Petalio and barely saved by Pepito. Better defense now for FEU. Tagaod. They'll go to Jonah once again.
The defense of both teams. Wala akong masabi.
Si Altea, pinapagalitan pa ni Coach Kung Fu. Little bit of cleaning required on the side of UST.
21 serving 12.
And alam mo, naalala ko, Noel, yung dati, laging magkalaban FEU-UST.
Yeah.
Yan yung rivalry.
Sa V-League, ha? And sa UAAP rin, came to a point that it was them. Of course, mahaba-habang history na rin ang pinagdaanan nitong dalawang to. What a set by Poyos, though. Ubaldo and Loresco just misses.
22-12, still at 10 points. Ang lead ng UST.
3 points needed.
They can relax a bit. Pero even if so, hindi pa din eh.
Napa-timeout na kasi Coach Kung Fu kanina.
Sabi niya, okay pa, kaya pa yan.
Petalio. Who does Carvalho go to? She goes to Pia Abu. Her first point in the game sa atake.
Sundot-sundot lang yung pag-attack nitong si Pia Abu, pero yung sundot niya mabilis din eh.
Laking bata rin ito, ah.
Mabilis yung mga drop ball niya, which is what I am seeing a lot of from her.
Petalio, cross court, dug up. Alvalio goes to Perdido. One more time for Jonah. Cross court, sharp angle. Ubaldo sets it up for George Petalio. Nagugulat yung aking partner.
Panipisan ng palo dito.
Oh!
Parang sila lang yung naglabanan, yung nasa front row. Beyond
Pero,
before the attack line.
Alam mo naman talaga, yun ang mangyayari. Loresco.
Diyos ko, Lord.
Lumalabas na yung mga kaba moments. Yana Gupico.
Sorry.
Hoyos. Ubaldo, quick play para kay Asis. Pepito goes to Jurado. Cross court. Rich Jurado gives UST 11 championship points.
Si Coach Yani nag-aabang na ng confetti.
Mamaya na. Nakatingin sa atin si Coach Yani. Mamaya na. Para panigurado. In game 2, it came out prematurely. They want to do it right this time. Not just yet. There's Petalio still fighting.
Parang nag-challenge si Jurado tsaka si Petalio ng panipisan ng
Alright.
anggulo.
14 serving 24 serving. Serves Petalio.
And Petalio looking at 10 championship points for the opponent. Jurado out of position. And she gets it in! University of Santo Tomas will win the championship in the 2024 V-League Collegiate Challenge. And finally, the confetti has come out at the right time.
Ito yung inaabangan nilang confetti moment.
And the University of Santo Tomas takes it in 4 sets and played almost flawlessly nung ating 4th set, Ana Copico. You gotta give it to FEU. They won the first set. Dikitan yung sets 2 and 3. But in the end, it will be a 25 to 14 scoreline for UST, and they win it in 4 sets.
Nakakagulat yung mga pangyayari. The intensity during the first set, walang palya. Everybody was very intense. Everybody was in their A game. There were some adjustments when it comes to blocking for UST and the floor defense for FEU. But eventually, UST got it hanggang dulo in the set 4. Pero, you know, FEU still had a bit of a problem when it came to floor defense. Tsaka nagkaroon din ng hit in their confidence during that 4th set nung nagkaroon ng miscommunication when it comes to the rotation.
Well, confirmation of the final scores. The University of Santo Tomas takes it in 4 sets, wins the championship in Game 3, and of course, we will have our Jiangnan Player of the Game. Medyo wala ng duda kung sino naman yung ating Jiangnan Player of the Game. She performed at the highest level, able to get the points when UST needed it, and parang halos hindi na nga pinawisan ng 4th set. Our Jiangnan best player of the game is none other than Angge Poyos, who missed Game 2 but was here for Game 3. And siya po ang isa sa mga rason kung bakit kampiyon ang UST. Yan po, si Angge Poyos, our Jiangnan player of the game.
She was consistently sparking the plug for UST nung mga panahon na yung mga attackers hindi nakakabuelo. Pero siya pa rin pupuntos na pupuntos si Poyos.
We are going to have the award ceremony in just a few moments, folks. As the hugs are all around, but think about how dangerous this UST lineup is going to be moving forward. Let's take a look at the game highlights. Of course, ng ating first set. Maganda ang panimula ng FEU. They led by as much as 4 points.
Gene
Courtesy of some
Asis,
attacks,
didala.
yes, from Gene Asis. Siya po yung nagdala talaga ng panimula doon. Ang Angge Poyos, who missed game number 2 because of a slight illness, was able to come back and make it close. However, FEU still took it 26 to 24. Nung ating second set, UST started out pretty well. Pero yung Jazz Eliarina, biglang umandar naman para sa FEU.
And not just si Jazz, even si Lopez was contributing a lot in the second set, yung atake ng FEU was doing very good.
At doon na uminit ang gusto. Etong si Angge Poyos at UST took that one 25-21. A closer third set, if you will. Lumamang ang FEU by about 4 points, and then UST came storming back, scoring 6 consecutive points at one point. At ito nga kumpuna na UST leading this time on Jonah Perdido.
Even Altea's blocking was on point during that set, and then Jonah Perdido eventually nakuha na niya yung timing na perfect for her, yung pag-ibabaw, and she was contributing a lot towards the end of that set.
And everything just clicked together for UST in set number 4. Sabi nga, panimpisan ng mga cross-court attacks, Jonah Perdido, and of course, Angge Poyos also getting that one. And that was the final point from Reg Jurado to give the championship to the University of Santo Tomas in 4 sets against FEU. But you gotta give it to FEU. That's a very, very dangerous lineup that they will be having for UAP Season 87. Same can be said about UST. Coming up, our award ceremony. Stay with us dito po sa V-League Collegiate Challenge.
Of applause for our silver medalists, our Far Eastern University, Lady Tamaraos. Rose Lopez, number 7, and number 13, Eliza Gail De Vasora. Number 15, Jerzel Mary Petalio. Number 16, Kyle Pendon. We request our presenters to please stay for the awarding of the gold medal. Presenting the champions of the 2024 Collegiate Challenge of the V-League, our University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. They're led by their team captain, who's their libero, number 4, Maria Bernadette Pepito. Number 1, Renee Lu Peñafiel. Number 2, Stephanie Bien Arasan. Number 3, Ashley Diane Nok. Number 5, Arlene Wahed. Number 6, Kaiza Huino. Number 7, Francine Rameri. Number 8, Margaret Altea. Number 9, Isabel Chua. Number 11, Athena Sofia Abu. Number 12, Francine Osis. Number 13, Jonna Chris Perdido. Number 14, Sandrine Victoria Escobar. Number 16, Maria Cassandra Ray Calballo. Number 17, Angeline Poyos. Number 18, Regine Grace Jurado. Number 19, Mary Jo Coronado. Number 20, Mary Margaret Banagua. Number 21, Kyla L.V. Cordora. And number 25, Blessing Ezine Unek. Ray Carvalho. Let's give a round of applause to Cassie Carvalho and her squad. And our Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraws, the top 2 finishers of the 2024 Collegiate Challenge of the V-League.
one team has won the championship, and that is the University of Santo Tomas. FEU taking second place. Cassie
Congratulations
Carvalho
to all the
is
teams.
your finals MVP. But the day is just beginning, folks, because when we return, we will have the men's finals. Congratulations to UST, the champion of the 2020. Volleyball is back dito po sa PB.
What a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Boy Bambola, Nolex sa likod, and that's it.
Timing is everything talaga.
Wow! And that is the score. Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo, movie score. Wow! Nakakatawa kayo. And the crowd here at